Final voting for the Emmy Awards begins next week and ahead of the big ceremony set for September 14th. The most nominated series would be Severance, the darkly satirical workplace thriller on Apple TV. And our next guest is nominated for his role as the one, the only, Mr. Milchick, one of the most intense and mysterious characters on TV.
Kier's twin was always with him. That's why we provided the very same for each of you.
Well, I was right. Mr. Milchick.
This is the tallest waterfall on the planet. You have followed the path of Kier and Dieter and reached Woe's Hollow. You stand upon sacred earth.
We're starving, Mr. Milchick.
Are you? I thought the waterfall's grandeur would satiate you.
Emmy-nominated actor Tramell Tillman is here with us now. Oh, such a great scene.
Thank you.
I was just saying as we were going into break, this show is so compelling and it draws you in. As an actor, to have this character, who I think is really one of the most, they're all so interesting, but I really want to know more about Mr. Milchick. And I think that's because of what you've put into this character.
Well, thank you. I can't take all the credit. You know, Dan Erickson and his writing team have been so instrumental in crafting such beautiful characters, and he is an enigma, and I'm still figuring him out myself.
Yeah, is he good? Is he bad? What is he?
I know. I'm enjoying the debate.
Exactly.
You know, there's a whole bevy of theories about this guy.
For sure. There's a quote you actually about him that grabbed my attention. You said in a previous interview that Milchick is an amalgamation of colleagues, of former bosses, of caricatures of people that I've worked with, and I'm like, do they know? Do they see it?
They probably do not know, and they will never know.
Exactly.
You locked that one away.
Oh, yes.
There was the scene, and I don't think I'm giving anything away here,
okay,
but there is a moment where Mr. Milchick really gets his moment with the band. In this season, and you're dancing, you're orchestrating, you are the conductor of everything in that moment. And I read that you really wanted to infuse that very intentionally with that energy from an HBCU. Tell us about how all that worked.
So I'm a product of an HBCU. I actually went to two. I went to Xavier University in New Orleans and graduated from Jackson State University. And I was so enthralled by the HBCU family, and especially the bands. And when Ben told me that there's an opportunity to bring that culture within Lumen, I said, let's do it. Let's figure this out. And this gives Milchick an opportunity to let loose and bring a little flavor to the severed floor.
Why do you think this series has just taken off the way it has? What do you think it is about it?
There's a lot of mystery behind it, right? And I think we're in this era of like true crime, trying to figure everything out and piecing things together. This show asks audiences to lean in. And there's also a human element to it as well. We spend so much of our livelihood and our time at work. And you know, you start asking the questions of what is this for? Who am I doing it for? And I believe that this show really speaks to that, our connection, human connection, and who we are as individuals.
That is pretty universal, even when you think about it. As extreme as this show is at its, at its core. Yeah, exactly. Who are you at work? Who are you doing it for? Why are you doing it? It's so true. And now here you are as an Emmy-nominated actor. How did it feel to get that information?
Oh my gosh, I was on cloud nine. I couldn't wait for the day because I was just on edge the entire time.
No matter what, you just want
just please, just like let the day come, let the time happen, and let it be over. But when the news hit, I was floored. And one of the first things I did was call my mom. That's me. I called my mom.
Do we have
and told her. Yeah.
Describe describe what it means to you and to your mom, because no one does this alone.
No, you're absolutely right. I mean, she is the reason I'm here, and not just in the physical sense.
We're aware of how it works.
She did good. She did good. No, but she was the one who inspired me to act. You know, she pushed me on stage when I was a young kid at 10 years old in a church play, and she inspired me to really learn about presenting myself in the public and public speaking and learning about character and how to speak convincingly. And she really sparked the flame for me. So it felt right for her to be by my side at the
Well,
Emmys.
she'll go with you.
She is. She said yes.
Okay.
Can you imagine if she said no?
Something would be wrong. I've got a thing, but you've done okay. Okay, we have a few super fans of Severance from our show team. They want to know between season 1 and season 2, it was 3 years that everyone had to wait. Are they going to have to wait 3 more years for season 3?
It is my hope that they will not have to wait 3 years. That is my hope.
Just intrigued a little. And we have you on the cover of Variety, I believe it is. Look at this.
Wow.
So it's
Yeah.
what does little Tramel think about this moment? Young.
Gobsmacked.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean,
being such a shy
not a
kid.
bad shot.
No,
either.
it's not.
I mean, hey,
It's not.
Who's the boss?
Who is the boss?
I mean, if you have
Milchick's
arms
the
like that,
boss.
why are you wearing a jacket? I just want to say, I mean, you know, you gotta work with what you got. So
I hear that. I hear that. Thank you for that.
Well,
it's really nice to meet you.
We will be
pleasure,
cheering
yeah.
you on at the
Thank you.
Emmys, and you and your mom have a great time.
Thank you. We look forward to it.
Super awesome.